Hi guys, in this video we'll be going through several conversions. I'll be converting from 355 millimeters cubic to the meters cubic unit. We'll express 1,500 kilograms in a litre, or kilograms per litre in tons per meter cubed, and convert 2,000 gigapascals into newtons per millimeter squared. Alright, so we'll start with the first one. The first question was express 355 millimeters cubed in the meter cubed unit. So the first thing that we need to know here is that in 1 meter there is 1,000 millimeters. Now this identity can be rearranged, so I can divide both sides by 1,000 millimeters. So divide this side by 1,000 millimeters and this side by 1,000 millimeters, and I get an equation. So when we cancel these two, we get 1. We get an equation that says 1 meter divided by 1,000 millimeters is equal to 1. Alright, so now what we can do is we can multiply this value 3 times by 1, and that will get us a value which has the unit in meters cubed. So here I can write down 355 meters cubed, and we'll multiply this by 1 3 times. So 1 times 1 times 1. Each time 1 is equal to 1 meter divided by 1,000 millimeters. So we can write 355 millimeters cubed. This is times 1 meter divided by 1,000 millimeters times 1 meter divided by 1,000 millimeters, and then times 1 meter divided by 1,000 millimeters. So here, a meter times a meter times a meter, we get a meter cubed, and here we get millimeters times millimeters times millimeters, we get a millimeter cubed. So this millimeter unit will cancel with each one of these 3, and we get left with 355 times 1 times 1 times 1 divided by 1,000 divided by 1,000 divided by 1,000. So we can place this into our calculator if you like. So here, here's my calculator, and we'll write down 355 divided by 1,000 divided by 1,000 and divided by 1,000, and we get 3.55 times 10 to the minus 7. So this is 3.55 times 10 to the minus 7, and the unit will be meters times meters times meters, so meters cubed. This is completely identical to writing 355 times 10 to the minus 9 meters cubed, or if you wish we can write this as 0.000000355 meters cubed. Alright, so we'll go on to the next question, which is expressing 1,500 kilograms per litre in tons per meter. Alright. So the question that we have here is of 1,500 kilograms per litre, and we want to change this into tons per meter cubed. So 2 identities which we need to know here. First is that 1,000 kilograms is equal to 1 ton. And second is that there is 1,000 litres in 1 meter cubed. Alright, so here we can write down 1,500 kilograms per litre. We want to multiply by something which will cancel the litre unit and replace the litre unit with a meter cubed unit. And then we need this value to be the same, equivalent values on the top and on the bottom. So we know that there is 1,000 liters in 1 meter cubed, and 1 meter cubed in the bottom. And then the same for trying to cancel the kg unit. So kg is on the top, we put kg on the bottom. We want to change that into the ton. So the ton unit on the top, let's use T. And we know that there is 1 ton and then 1,000 kgs in that ton. So here we can cancel the litre units, the kg unit. So we get left with tons divided by meters cubed in our units. We can cancel 1,000 and 1,000, and we get left here with 1500 tons per meter cubed. Okay, and so the third question that we have on that list, so we've got these two solved. Convert 2,000 gigapascals into newtons per millimeter cubed. So we want to change 2,000 gigapascals into newtons per millimeter cubed. What we need to know here is that 1 pascal is equal to 1 newton per meter squared. Second thing that we need to know is that in 1 meter we have 1,000 millimeters. Okay, so what we'll do here now is we can replace the pascal unit with newtons per meter squared. Maybe the third thing that's useful to know is that the giga prefix is equivalent to 10 to the power of 9, or 1 with 9 zeros at the end. Okay, so we can write down 2,000 gigapascals. The pascal unit can be replaced with newtons per meter squared. So this is the same as writing 2,000 giganewtons per meter squared. Alright, so we want to cancel the meter squared unit. So what we could do is we can multiply by a unit with m on the top and millimeters on the base. We have 1 meter and 1,000 millimeters here. And we want to do this twice to get rid of both of the meter units. So times 1 meter divided by 1,000 millimeters. So the meters squared cancels with the 2 meter units on the top. And we're left with 200 times, so we've got the giga prefix, so 10 to the 9. So actually we could replace that with 10 to the 9, and we get left with 200 times 10 to the 9 newtons. So 200 times 10 to the 9 newtons times 1 divided by 1,000 millimeters times 1 divided by 1,000 millimeters. So newtons per millimeter squared. So now we just need to divide this number here by 1,000 twice. Okay, so we'll just bring up the calculator, and here we have 200 times 10 to the power of 9. So that's a 2 with 11 zeros at the end of it, and we divide that by 1,000 and divide it by 1,000 again. Alright, so we get left with 200,000 newtons per millimeter squared. So 200,000, and the units are newtons per millimeter, and then that unit, there's 2 of them, so 2 millimeters times millimeters, we get millimeter squared. Alright, so thank you for listening. I'll see you in future videos. Thank you.